of your Big 8 late models, 108 lap feature. Are you ready to see them go? All right, you're going to count them down with me as we're going to go from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, start your engines. All right, make some noise. It's the Sunday Showdown. Once again, stand up, wave to them. They're going to wave back at you. This is your one and only chance to wave at them. Be picking to win. Very fast cars. You got a legend right behind him, Bobby Wilberg, and your 2020 track champion right behind him. Lots of heavy hitters, and then right behind him, Jeremy Miller. Watch that inside lane. They're pretty fast. There's a sign from the flagman, 1 to go. We are racing next time by for Haver as he will set the pace and bring the group around. Lights in the car corner, pace car are off. Darrell Williams ducking on in. Mitch Haper is going to go ahead and bring the group around. Here we go, Rock. Laps. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Green flag, and we're racing. Tyler Goopneck's going to try to get out to the early lead in the get-go. So far, so good into 3 and 4. The fast line is the outside, though. Everybody trying to squeeze to the outside. Wilberg's already to the outside. DJ Smith, oh, look out. We got the 93 of Johnny Beinlich off the pace there. Right in front of us here. Now along into turn 1. I think, let's see, he's going to get out of the way. No harm, no foul. We're racing Rockford Speedway. DJ Smith trying to hold off Mad Max. Long race. Driver X working on the inside of Jeff Storm. Jeff, a legend in the making. Raced out here in the super late model division quite a few times. It's Mad Max Kaler and Nottestad battling it off. Jacob Nottestad running for third there. Behind them, you got a battle between Michael Bilderback and Wilberg. Tom Behrens and Jerry Staff second making contact there coming out of turn 4. It's Tom Guiley now on the inside trying to get around Jake Van Oski. Jeremy Miller now getting around Jeff Storm. Jeremy Miller on the inside of Jake Van Oski. Tom Guiley, Haver trade paint. Jeremy Miller still trying to get around Van Oski. He is a tough driver. He just got around him. Looks like Jeff Storm's going to grab that inside and do the same. And it looks like Jeremy Miller and Mitch Haver made contact that time in turns 3 and 4. Driver putting the heat on Bobby Wilberg in the 28. Max Kaler and DJ Smith battling it out. Max cleared of DJ Smith. Now Michael Bilderback wants to do the same. But your leader is Ryan Goopneck. Your points leader, Jacob Nottestad, trying to wind him in. Wilberg and Reynolds look like they made contact in 3 and 4. Jeff Storm trying to get around Mitch Haver. Mike the Meteor Lloyd's good. Oh, that was close. Mike Lloyd's lost control, and he got into Haver and spun them both out. Look out, yellow flag out. I saw that one happen. That was kind of interesting. Thankfully, it was just the 2 cars involved, nobody else. Good driving by the Big 8s. All right, so once again, if you have a red Ford Focus license to go, we are going green flag racing next time by. Ryan Goopneck, your leader. Ryan Goopneck out of Oak Creek, Wisconsin. All right, lights on the car corner, pace car are out. As Goopneck's going to bring them around, they're now going to enter the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. Here they come. Green flag and we're racing. Into turn one, Nottestead going to try to get away from Michael Bilderback and put the heat on Gutneck. Here comes Bobby Wilberg to try to hurry up and get around DJ Smith. Tom Guiley's going to go with him. Guiley and Wilberg know each other very well. Miller getting around Driver X, John Reynolds Jr. Jeff Storm trying to get away from Van Oske. But the battle's for second between Nottestead. Guiley looking to the inside. Miller trying to get around DJ Smith. And in the back is Tyler Hermadka. He's going to get passed up by Mike Lloyd. And he does. And now Driver X is going to try to get around DJ Smith. He does. DJ Smith's off the pace. Jeff getting by him. Van Oske is looking to get around him now. Michael Bilderback finally gets around Nottestead. Bilderback's challenging Gutneck for the lead. Van Oske still battling with Smith. Not looking to the inside of Bilderback now. Wilberg wants in the mix. Wilberg's right there to challenge Mad Max Kaler. Tom Guiley says, let's go. Bilderback almost had the move, got a little loose, decided to back off for safety. He did, and he's still right there with Ryan Gutneck now. Nottestead trying to lock out Bilderback from keeping him from going to the outside. Well, that was interesting. They checked up. Yellow flags out as Tyler Hermadka and Mike Lloyd making contact into turn three. That's not good. Mike Lloyd not having a good start to the day as he had car issues just a few months ago. And we've got fluid coming out of the Zero machine. Mike the Meteor Lloyd been driving here at the Rockford Speedway since 1980. So definitely not Mike Lloyd's day. And Tyler Hermadka not very happy either. So they're going to stop the field and try to get this cleaned up. Rockford Speedway safety crew at work there, get that fluid all cleaned up. We have lots of lap sponsors today for the super late model race. We'll go over that once our Sunday show begins. Ryan Gutneck is the pace setter. They're now going to be entering the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. We're going to try it again. Here they come. Green flag, and we're racing. Into turn one and two. Coming out of two. Whoa, Max Kaler looks like he bounced off the wall. Miller gets by him. Guiley's going to try to take advantage. Reynolds runs into the back of him as he had to check up. It's Gutneck with the lead. Nottestead trying to make some moves here and gain ground. As Tyler Hermadka got his car back together, he's got to come out and run for points as he's going to drive around the track, going down a lap now. The battle still continues for the front. Michael Bilderback right there with Nottestead. Everybody else single file racing. Well, DJ Smith starting to look to the inside of Wild Willie Nelson, but keep your eye on that front for the battle. As Nottestead just holding his line. Michael Bilderback trying to keep that door closed so Nottestead can't slide in there, making him work. As they come around. Into 3 and 4 again. Everybody looking good. Looks like Ryan Gutneck may have gained a little ground. Nottestead went a little low that time. Guiley now looking to the inside of Jeremy Miller. Everybody right there with Gutneck. Good driving by the Big 8 Series drivers. We'll see how long the 97 of Jacob Nottestead can stay on that inside. Jeremy Miller now has decided he better get going here as Tom Guiley was challenging him. Jeremy Miller decided I better try to get around Bobby Wilberg. A long, long time ago, if I remember right, Jeremy Miller was coached by Bobby Wilberg. Nottestead round coming up to 3 and 4. Has to drop back now. As now it's Ryan Gutneck all by himself. Bilderback right there. Nottestead tucks it into third. Miller trying to get away from Wilberg. Tom Guiley waiting for something. Bilderback for the lead. Him and Gutneck make contact. Bilderback with about 3/4 of a car lead coming into 3. What will he do coming out of 4? There's even back up now. Oh, Bilderback out. Nottestead trying to take advantage as the 0-1 of Ryan Gutneck had to step on the brake a little bit. Now Nottestead's going to try to get around him as well. And we had a battle between Kaler now. Kaler battle right back. Nottestead challenging again Ryan Gutneck now. But they're battling for second instead of the lead. Michael Bilderback's going to try to pull away. 28 down. About 88 to go. The battle is for second. Everybody else is file. Jeff Storm is starting to look to the inside of Bobby Wilberg. Whoa, Jacob Nottestead making contact with Gutneck. He's able to get around him. Saw a little smoke there in turns 3 and 4 with them. But your points leader is Jacob Nottestead, now sitting in second by himself. Jeremy Miller starting to look to the inside of Gutneck. It's like once these drivers see somebody starting to slip up, they all gang up on him to make that move and get around him. Michael Bilderback trying to turn on the horsepower and get away from Jacob Nottestead. Will he? I don't know. A lot of laps left to go. Jeremy Miller starting to look to the inside again. It's Jeff Storm to try to battle Bobby Wilberg in the back. As they're now going into 1 and 2. Storm is evened up with Wilberg now. Coming into 3 and 4, Wilberg pulls away just a hair. What happens when they come out of turns 3 and 4? That time it's Wilberg. So right now, everybody seems to be just kind of holding their own here. It might go this way for a little while. Still early in the race. Usually till about the last 30 laps, there won't be a... Wilberg still battling Jeff Storm. Those two close there, and they did. They made contact. Wilberg hits the wall. A lot of damage on the 28 car. Yellow flags out as Wilberg hits into turn 1. Tough break for Bobby Wilberg. That's our 7-time former track champion here at the Rockford Speedway. Brings out the third caution of the afternoon, or the late morning, I should say. Crown our champion next Saturday at Oktoberfest. Lights on the car corner, pace car out. Michael Bilderback is the pace setter. Jeremy Miller and Jacob Nottestead behind him now. Jerry Stafford. They're now entering the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. Here they come. Green, we're racing. And it's going to be Bilderback to try to pull away. Nottestead's going to drag race with Jeremy Miller. At turn 2, Nottestead had the edge. And he's going to secure second. Tom Guiley now challenging. Oh, Tom Guiley gets into the side of Ryan Gutneck, and he passes him, and so does Driver X and Mad Max Kaler. They both take advantage of that. And now it's Storm to work on the inside of Ryan Gutneck. Thomason challenging Hunter Dreyfall towards the back in that B103 car. Tom Barron starting Ryan Gutneck now. And now it's Reynolds to challenge Guiley as he gets into the back of Guiley. Guiley may have checked up or something. Reynolds said, let's go. Reynolds looking to get around Guiley now. Here they go. These two know each other very well as also. Thomason now challenging. Max Kaler right there to challenge Driver X now. John Reynolds Jr. on Guiley. Guiley's not going to let it go without a fight. Whoa, Guiley really slowed down. I don't know if the brakes are locking up or what, but he really gets slow in the turns. Now Mad Max Kaler going to try to get around Guiley. Yeah, Guiley having some troubles there in 3 and 4 last couple of laps. It's going to be Jake Van Oske in the back to go past Jeff Wakeman on the out. Wild Willie Nelson might go with him. Starting to get close to the halfway point of the race. Michael Bilderback still pulling away from Jacob Nottestad. But they're starting to get close to lap traffic. It could play a part in this 108 lap feature. Everybody else just kind of rolling along in single file. Max Kaler making a couple of attempts to challenge Tom Guiley. And it's Kaler starting to look to the inside of Guiley again, coming out of turn 2. Guiley's holding his own right now. Kaler still right there. Kaler trying to get ever so close to being side by side with him. He dropped back that time. So Jerry Stafford may be the first victim of going down a lap as Michael Bilderback's trying to catch up to him. Everybody else single file racing. Kaler was finally able to get around Guiley. Kaler going to try to set his sights on the X car, Driver X John Reynolds Jr. Oh, Guiley now starting to look at the rear end of Max Kaler, starting to challenge him now. Have to wonder if Jacob not back towards the last half of the race. Bilderback. Now we're halfway through Rockford Speedway, 54 down, 54 to go for Michael Bilderback. Second is Jacob Nottestad. Third is Jeremy Miller. Fourth is Driver X John Reynolds Jr. And fifth is Max Kaler. That's your top 5. So Bilderback starting to come into a few of them now as he's getting near the 91 of Jeff Wakeman, the 25 of Willie Nelson, and the 84 of Jacob Van Oske. No traffic play a part in this race. So Bilderback starting to figure out he's going to run to the outside. Flagman's going to tell Wakeman to get to the inside. So Jeff Wakeman now going down a lap. Wakeman and Stafford the second, both down a lap now. Now Wild Willie Nelson's going to lap. 3 drivers down a lap. Michael Bilderback going to try to get around Jake Oski as he's coming around his outside. And he does. Bilderback looks like he's pulling away from Jacob Nottestad right now as he's coming up to the B3 of Thomason. .61 laps complete now. We got a battle in the back between Wakeman and Van Oske, the 2 lap cars. Michael Bilderback getting around David Thomason now. He's going to start looking at Tom Jasinski. Jacob Nottestead still has to go through those 4 cars that are lap traffic there as he tries to run down Michael Bilderback. Nottestead now trying to get around the 91 machine of Jeff Wakeman. Everybody else just kind of running along single file. Nottestead getting around Wakeman now. Jeremy Miller going to try to get around the 91 of Jeff Wakeman. So Michael Bilderbeck trying to reel in the 46 of Tom Jasinski and Hunter Dreyfall in the 007 machine. Jeff Storm now looking to challenge Tom Guiley. Tom Guiley there checking up again in turns 3 and 4. Those brakes are getting pretty rough on him there in turns 3 and 4. And Jeff Storm was able to get around him. Ryan Gutnick now looking to try to get around Tom Guiley. Jeremy Miller getting around the lap traffic. And he got closer to Jacob Nottestead now. So Bilderbeck clears Jasinski and Hunter Dreyfall. $70 in the book. Bilderback. Is anybody going to catch him? Miller has caught up to Jacob Nottestead now. Miller starting to look to the inside of Nottestead. He's got lap traffic in front of him. Here goes Miller to try to pass Nottestead. There's lap traffic. This could get interesting. Miller's behind Nottestead as they're coming into the lap traffic. Miller going to try to challenge Nottestead again for second place. But they're coming into more lap traffic now as the B103 of David Thomason's trying to lap. Nottestead and Miller trying to get around Stafford. They just do. Willie Nelson does as well. So Miller wanted to make a move, but he had to drop back because of the lap traffic. He's got one more there for a little ways. Tom Guiley in the 40 car pulling it off. One of the faster cars here at Rockford Speedway. Something's not running right with that 40 machine. As the window net's down, he could be done for the day. And Nottestead now getting around the B103. Jeremy Miller's going with him. Now there's a little bit of a gap here. We'll see if Jeremy Miller will challenge Nottestead for second place, as they have a little bit of room before they can catch up to the 46 of Tom Jasinski and Hunter Dreyfall. Max Kaler trying to get around the lap traffic. He's going to pass Van Oski. Ryan Gutnick getting around. Ryan Gutnick now getting around Jerry Stafford the second. 99 of Tom Barron still on that lead lap. He's the last car on the lead lap in the group. But Michael Bilderbeck starting to on Tom Barron's, as DJ Smith just went down a lap. So the 40 car is done for the day. He's got a right front. He's got something broken in the right front. Tom Guiley going to have to retire early today, unfortunately. So now that Jeremy Miller's caught back up with Nottestead, they got lap traffic again. It's going to be Miller to try to challenge Nottestead. Go for second. Oh, it's lap traffic again. Jasinski right there. 9 cars. Rockford Speedway. There's just 9 of them out there. So the 97, the 5 of Jeremy Miller was going to make his move on Nottestead. He couldn't because Tom Jasinski was in the way. Now they've got to deal with Hunter Dreyfall. But meanwhile, Michael Bilderbeck's getting away. 83 down. We're getting close to the end. It's not a stand in Miller to get around Dreyfall. It's going to be now or never for Miller. He's got to do it now. His laps are running down. And he's got a lot of driving to do to catch up to Michael Bilderback if he can. Jeremy Miller is the fast qualifier in the Big 8 series here as they qualified yesterday. Here to the inside. Bilderback looking to put down Tom Behrens a lap. That'll mean only 8 cars will be on the lead lap then, if that's the case. They're trying to tell Tom Behrens supposed to get out of the way as the leader's coming around. Tom Behrens missed the sign from the flag man. So now Michael Bilderback gets around Behrens. Here comes Jeremy Miller now. Will he pass Nottestad now? We'll see what happens. Jeremy Miller on the inside of Nottestad. Here we go. Here goes the battle for second. Miller's going to do it now. Into turns 3 and 4. They're side by side. And Miller's just going to get in front of him. Miller's now in second. Nottestad drops to third. Nottestad is your points leader for the Big 8 series, though. Driver X hanging right there in fourth place. Jasinski's coming up on Dreyfall. Mad Max Kaler trying to come up on Jasinski as well. Whoa, David Thomason's loose in the B103 coming out of turn 4. Now he's off the pace as Jeff Wakeman's going to pass him. Michael Bilderback's right there. This could get interesting, Rockford Speedway. We'll see if Jeremy Miller might be able to catch Michael Bilderback. I don't know. Michael Bilderback's got a very commanding lead over Jeremy Miller. So David Thomas and 2 lap cars battling. Here comes your leader. Michael Bilderback comes. I believe we got about 6 cars on the lead lap. That's it. Everybody else is down a lap. Bilderback trying to get around Wakeman again. Miller's got a lot of land in front of him to go ahead and try to run down Bilderback. If he's been saving it, he's got to use it now. So Jeff was the last lead lap. If you're keeping track, 6 cars. At 17, that is the black and silver 17. And now it's going to be Jeff Storm to try to get around Hunter Dreyfall. Been an amazing race. It was interesting early. We've been caution-free since then. Good driving by the Big 8 late models. Ten laps to go. Speedway. We'll see if Jeremy Miller's going to catch Michael Bilderback. I don't know if he's got it in it or not. Bilderback going past Jasinski. Oh, the 84 Van Oski almost got into the 103 of David Thomason. Six cars on the lead lap, Rockford Speedway, that's it. 6 laps to go for Michael Bilderback. 5 laps to go for Bilderback. Reynolds starting to look to the inside of Nottestad. Reynolds wants third. That's where the battle is. Watch Reynolds and Nottestad. Here they come around. 3 laps to go for Michael Bilderback. Reynolds still trying to get around Nottestad. White flag out for Michael Bilderback. Reynolds trying to get around Nottestad. What's going to happen? Here we go. Out of turn 4. Reynolds got a little loose. He had to drop back there. Checker flag's out. Michael Bilderback wins. Second place coming around is going to be Jeremy Miller. Third for Nottestad. Fourth for Reynolds. Whoa! Reynolds and Nottestad into the wall in turn 1. Look out! What a finish as the two of them got into the back of each other, just crossing the finish line. That was interesting. Drive it till the end. Reynolds' hood is up. And Nottestad was able to get his car off the track as well. And there's part of Reynolds' front end, it looks like. Well, let's talk about the driver in victory lane, sponsored by Jim Olson Collision. Wow, what a long run they had. Fabiano Law Offices. The Bilderbackers. Make some noise. It's Michael Bilderback. Slider on it real quick. Also sponsored by Crazy Times Pub and Grub, Colin Metals Fabricating, Jay's Truck Service, Frisch Signs, a lot of Bilderbackers. He did it! Michael, we're going to go up on stage, I think, once they get it figured out, sir. All right. I'm getting up here now. All right, let's try this the right way. We had cars driving by when I said it. Make some noise. Your winner of the Big 8 108, it's Michael Bilderback. Michael Bilderback, you were in a different league than the other cars today. Once you got out around Jacob Nottestad, it's like you turned Ryan Gutnick, you turned the horsepower on, and that's all she wrote. I mean, I know Jeremy Miller was doing everything he could to try to catch you, and I know your dream came true because there was no caution, sir.
Yeah, I was praying every lap there wasn't going to be a caution, but this thing was pretty good. We worked on it. We changed it from our Friday night and felt pretty good about it yesterday. Our raw speed wasn't there, but I knew the race long speed. This car always comes around and stays there for us in these long races. So hats off to the crew guys for busting their butts. And, man, that was, thank the Lord there wasn't a caution.
As I was thinking, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to jinx anybody. No way. That would be bad. I know they wanted one. But anybody else you'd like to thank, you're doing double duty today. You were running that super late model. It looks exactly the same as this car. What do you think about that race?
That's going to be a tough one. I mean, every race here is tough. There's so many good guys in every class here, and sometimes you get fortunate enough to get a car like this, and hopefully we got our super late. We made really good gains on it this morning, so we'll have to see. That's a longer race. You got to be there at the end, so that's what we're going to try. Big thanks to Jim Olson Collision, Crazy Times Pub, Colin, Pete's Automotive, Fabiano Law Office, Jay's Truck Service, all the Bilderbackers, JRS Suspension, just everybody. It's a team effort.
Outstanding. Congratulations once again, Michael Bilderback. Make some noise one more time for Michael Bilderback. All right, going to come over here and talking to our second place finisher, Jeremy Miller. I know what you were wanting, and I know what he wasn't wanting. I just wonder, you had fast qualifier during qualifying yesterday, and I know it was a little wet. It was kind of tough to get out there and do it, but you did. You got it done. Do you think, let's just play armchair quarterback, had there been a caution, could you have beat him?
No.
He's honest. There we go. Jeremy Miller, you got anybody you want to thank for a great run today?
Car Corner, Swiss Colony, Montgomery Ward, all my guys. We come out yesterday for the fast time award and went back in, and I had no brakes. So I was glad it rained because we got to put front calipers on it. I had a piston go bad in one of the calipers, and we changed it, and the guys got it done. So just appreciate all their hard work, and got to figure out a way to beat the 2-car.
Yeah. Well, very good run. Congratulations. Make some noise for second place finisher, Jeremy Miller. All right. Now I got to talk to you were the points leader in the beginning of the race. I don't know what happened on the last lap. It looked like you and Driver X got into each other, and I'm watching you cross the finish, and all of a sudden it was chaos every which way. What had happened?
I don't know if he was sick of getting beat by us or if he just didn't know the checker was out. He drove right through us coming into 1, but we had a good race before that. With the 2 and the 5, I don't think we're going to beat them, but we held on pretty good. Kissed the wall a couple times, so I don't know if that hurt it or whatever, but just got to thank all the fans for coming out, all my sponsors, Kearns Motor Car Company, KSD, Go Virtual Office, Brumman, Hogan Farms, Wolf Storage, Lake Ripley Lanes, Wagner Construction, Printwear Graphics, and my crew, Scott, Brent, Travis, Don, and Jeff for coming out. Just thanks for everybody.
Now, I've got to ask Jacob, are you going to be like helping Dale Nottestead in the pits today for his race?
No, probably not, but I'll definitely be cheering him on, so go 2-car.
All right, we'll see you next Saturday, Oktoberfest. Rockford Speedway, make some noise one more time for Jacob Nottestead. Great third place finish.